Arsenal news today. I heard that the Viktor Gyökeres deal to Arsenal could be on the edge of collapsing. But just to put everyone at ease and calm them down, I'm here to tell you guys what's going on and all the latest. So shout out to my boy Late African Gunnar for breaking it all down. We're going to talk about it as we go. So Viktor Gyökeres remains a topic to watch in the next hours because his agents are still in London, right? Last night, we reported that uh, the deal collapsed, but from what I'm told, conversation is still ongoing. There we go. Next, Arsenal Sporting and the agent are sorting out the final points, the add-ons of the deal. Now, this is important. The agent did everything possible. Arsenal are also doing their best by paying more than what they expected. Now, here's where things get interesting, and I've been telling you guys about this for the longest time. Now, Sporting want even more than what they wanted. The 10 million in add-ons, they wanted to be very easy, almost guaranteed, while Arsenal wants some of it to be easy and some of it to be part difficult. For example, winning major honors. The player the player keeps giving priority to Arsenal. Negotiation taking place every minute, so any moment now can be crucial, right? And then this is the final part where he says, "Let's see how long it will take the final solution, but for sure the situation is tense because Sporting keep asking for more and more." And this is why when you guys keep saying just pay the money, just pay the money, just pay the money, this is why we say there's more to the situation. It's not just about Arsenal just paying more money. No, it's also Sporting wanting to see if they can milk this deal for more and more money every single chance that they get. Now, speaking to some, listening and reading some of the reports from other people, they've said it numerous times that full agreement has been reached with Viktor Gyökeres to Arsenal with Sporting. This was on the 13th, 2 days ago. But now they're just negotiating on add-ons. The contract and everything has been signed. It's just they're literally negotiating on the add-ons and the structure of the payments for the add-ons. If it's going to be something that can be triggered based on winning Champions League and league titles and Champions League qualification, or if it can be something just based on goal bonuses and how many goals he gets or golden boots or stuff like that. There's so many little instruments, but listening to the major sources out there that report on these news telling us that it's pretty much done and we need to calm down, I'm quite calm about it. We shouldn't need to panic too much, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, in other news, there is a lot of other stuff to talk about today. So please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And let's get to some of the other news. Fabio Viera seeks a move this summer as growing interest from European clubs. Rodrygo to Liverpool seems like a possibility as Arnie Sod is a big fan. We're going to have to wait and see what happens there. My boy Kiko Suarez should be coming on the show soon, hopefully. And he reported that, what did he say lately? He said that Liverpool would be crazy, at least try. But this is where Arsenal has to put their foot down and say we're getting him. Arsenal still favorites. That's what Kiko Suarez says. So Arsenal are still favorites. Let's see what we can do if Arsenal get the deal done. As for now, the next thing we need to discuss, of course, is none other than Cristhian Mosquera. The situation with Cristhian Mosquera is that the deal is going to happen. He's going to be joining Arsenal. He's already reported yesterday that he left Valencia after the deal was agreed. Atletico Madrid with Berta were priced out for the center back deal last summer for 26 million demands, but this summer they are willing to wait until next summer. Arsenal are willing to wait until next summer to get Cristhian Mosquera's fee discounted, as he will be available to move on a free. So then Valencia boss is fuming with the decision to sell despite 1 year left on the deal. And so there you go. We got our man. He's going to be joining Arsenal. And Sporting Valencia's manager is quite upset. So there you go. Triple move. We got Madueke, Gyökeres, and Mosquera, all 3 moves for 130 million, going to be coming through very, very soon. And very young, up-and-coming, highly talented centre-back who can play both on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, and also at right-back. So yeah, everything about this was the report 8 hours ago saying that the deal is at jeopardy over 3 million. I doubt that the whole deal will be at jeopardy over 3 million. People need to calm down. You can see right here that Arsenal delegates are aware of the arrival of Mosquera. The Spanish will complete his medical and examination and sign his contract. Excellent reporting from this man here, the Italian journalist. Shout out to him. We've already spoke about Gyökeres. We already spoke about Mosquera. That's pretty much done there. There is one more thing we need to speak about. AFC stuff had covered all the stuff on the Latte Firm yesterday and Gunner blog. So first, Arteta values both Gabriel Martinelli and Trossard, and a sale will have to happen for Arsenal to go and get another big target this window. Of course, we are still looking at Rodrygo and Eze, and I do think we will get one of them over the line, but we would need to be offset with a sale. Madueke is expected to return and be there for the preseason tour in Asia, because he didn't really following his participation in the Club World Cup until they return. He may not join the squad until they return back from the tour. We'll see. Let me read that again. Madueke is expected to sign for Arsenal before the departure of the Asian tour, but following his participation with the Club World Cup this summer, he may not join the squad until they return back for the Emirates Cup, most likely. Cristhian Mosquera departed from Valencia Airport from a private plane at 7:30 a.m. and he's headed to London to undergo his medical. Very exciting stuff right there. As you guys can see, this is him right here, headed to the airport. And there was a video yesterday about from Samuel McBell on the Latte Firm. Let's check it out.
Spoken to the relevant parties connected to the player to see whether he'd be up for it. Yeah, I think they've got positive feedback from what, as I understand it, that he would certainly give it serious consideration. But what being absolutely sort of frank, what I am hearing is that the finances attached to that deal, not necessarily just the fee, but the fee will be hefty. I think you're looking in excess of 70 million, probably closer to 80 to get that deal done. I think the wages he would demand, not demand. He's one of he's an elite, one of European football's elite players, right? So he will be commanding a big wage. So Arsenal can do it, but I think they need to be creative in how they can accomplish that deal, but also make sure that they've got money coming in to ensure that the books are balanced.
Yeah, so when asked about Eze and Rodrygo, he basically said it's possible to get either one, but of course Rodrygo is going to cost a lot of money and we're going to have to be creative to figure out how we're going to do that. He also spoke about Eze. I would probably say Eze would be the one who is more achievable over Rodrygo. He also spoke about the fact that suggests that Crystal Palace would accept a lower offer than the release clause is false. There are parts of me wondering what the stance is. Relax slightly towards the end of the window. We're going to have to wait and see. Also speaking about Ethan Winery, that deal's done. But of course, Ethan has had offers from other clubs also, which he's turned down. Arsenal are prepared to part ways with Fabio Viera since January, and it's understood that they're pre-planning this summer. Well, he was one of the on the list to be sold, and they don't think they'll change that. Leandro Trossard situation, Arsenal are not ruling out a departure for him, or their talks over a pay rise, and currently they're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. Zinchenko is a player that Arsenal have listed are listening to offers for. It is understood that Reece Nelson's another player that clubs are listening to offers. The club is listening to offers for, and Crystal Palace historically have interest in the player. He could maybe be used in a part deal for Eze. And then that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Eze is viewed by some people as the final piece to the jigsaw puzzle. We're going to have to wait and see what happens there. But for now, that is pretty much it. Not much news, not much new news, but hopefully I cleared up everything with the whole situation with Gyökeres and everybody else. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love for the love, people. You already know what it is. Egal Talks Football. We're out.